Hey guys, so I got the Elcamino unloaded off the trailer, did that off camera, and I was going to work on cleaning it out, but we decided to call around to the few parts stores that we have around here, and one of them can have a fuel pump in about an hour now. So I'm going to try to pull this fuel pump and take it with me. Also, I figured I could pull the carburetor, take it with me, and get the right rebuild kit for it. The accelerator pump is bad, so we'll try to pull it. I also want to get it and see if these brakes are gonna be any good or not. I don't want to press the pedal till after I've checked the brake fluid in it. So we'll check the brake fluid right now, and if it has some in there, we'll press the brakes, see if it has any. I just don't know if it has any or not. So let's see. Has a little bit in the front, none in the rear. So we'll find some brake fluid around here somewhere, and we'll fill it up with brake fluid and see if it has brakes. I found a little bit of brake fluid. I don't have much here, so that will need to go on my list. And we'll pump it up and see if it has brakes on it or not. Hopefully it does, and I don't have to replace that master cylinder. Ooh. I'm also wanting to find out what's in this box. I can't do that till we clean it out. Nobody remembers what's inside this box, and so I'd like to open it up and just see what's in there. So let's get in here and it feels like I have brake pedal, so maybe that'll work. This ought to be a fun car to drive. I can't wait to do it. So let's get to town. Well, let's go work on pulling this off. I got a phone call, so I'll be right back. Okay, I cut this line, well, I pulled it off the fuel pump, and a little bit of fuel came out of it, which seemed a little strange to me, so I cut this line, and I'm going to put a battery in this thing real quick and see if fuel comes out. So, give me a minute to get a battery in there, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we got the battery in. Now we'll go crank on it and see if fuel squirts out, and if it does, then we know we got something. Nothing yet. Why don't we just go ahead and start her up. That's way too much. Okay, let's crank her again. Okay. I think if it was going to get fuel, it would have got it. But maybe not. Okay, well, we're still going to need to go to town and get a fuel pump. So, we're going to pull this fuel pump off and make her work. We'll go to town and get one. I was just looking at this accelerator pump. I'm not sure if it's bad or not. I think this is the O-ring style that goes down and has just a couple O-rings on it. So I might not pull that off just yet. I guess we can crank her up one more time just for good measure. And I like hearing it run, so. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pull this fuel pump and we'll see about going to town. So I have to be there by 2:30. So, all right, we'll catch you here in a minute. Well, I looked over here and saw that it was wet, and so I need a new master cylinder. So I'm gonna pull this one off and take it with me. I decided I'm not gonna pull the carburetor. I'll just leave it as is. And we will pull that master cylinder and replace it while we're going to town. Might as well get it too. Let's see if I can't get you all set up good enough to watch me do it. Okay, we will start pulling it. Do you want to go drive that one?
No.
No?
This one?
Yeah, do you want to drive that one?
Yes.
Well, go on. Go drive it.
I don't know.
Go drive it. Kaylee, do you want to drive it?
No.
Do you want Allison to drive it?
I do not understand it.
Well, go drive it.
I don't know.
Go start it.
I don't know. I don't have to.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to go to town and get some parts. She's going to get the other pickup. So, got a master cylinder, fuel pump, and fuel hose. That's what we need. So, we'll be right back. Well, this has just been a mess. I got me a fuel pump, but it's not the right one. I got me a master cylinder, but it's used because each AutoZone screwed up and ordered the wrong part from the wrong store, and O'Reilly screwed up and said they had a master cylinder in stock when it was one that somebody returned. So they gave me the one that they returned for just a core charge, which I guess is all right, but don't know if it's going to work or not. And the fuel pump has a return line on it, but the one that I got does not. So we will see how this works out. What a mess. All right, we'll catch you guys at the house. Okay, we're back. We got a pile of new parts right there. We're gonna start by putting the master cylinder back on, and then we'll get to the fuel pump, and hopefully we can get this thing running. I'm also probably, before we get it running, I'll probably start by cleaning some of the stuff out of it. I don't know what all I'm gonna keep and throw away. Like that potty seat will go in the trash. But anyways, we will start out by putting the master cylinder on, and then we will move on to the fuel pump. So let me get it set up and we'll do that. Okay, we're gonna try to pump up these brakes now. I don't know if that's brake pedal or what that is. So we got brakes. Now we will put on the fuel pump. But remember, we're not going to try to start this thing. I already took the battery back out. We're not going to try to start it till after we get it cleaned out. So let's get the fuel pump put back on, get it cleaned out, then we'll try to start the thing and see if it's going to run. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're adding gas to it, and we will turn it over afterwards and see if fuel comes out the line. So let's add gas and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna have my wife turn it over while I hold this and see if fuel's coming out. Okay, turn it over. Again. Hang on. We're gonna make this a little easier on it. Okay. We'll do that again. Okay. I think we'll do it one more time. That was pretty nasty stuff that came out. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're getting some clean stuff out. Okay, now we will hook up the fuel line, and then we're gonna, after we hook up the fuel line, we're not gonna start it. We'll do a clean out of the interior. So let me get the fuel line hooked up. I'm gonna have my wife go ahead and try to start it. Okay, try to start it. Keep going. Stop. We'll give her a little assistance. That's way too much. Okay, do it again. Okay. Yep. Hang on. Okay. The float is stuck down, so we're gonna have to address that. So we'll be back here in a little bit. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, get in there and try to start it. We'll see if that helps at all. Okay? Okay, stop. Try again. Okay? Yep. Stop. Okay? Stop. Okay, we're gonna have to tear this carburetor apart, which sucks. Okay, we'll be back. Well, we have a problem. The key is broken. So, until we get a new key, we are not starting this car. So, we can't start the car until we get a new key. So, what we will do now is we got everything done. I took the battery back and put it in my pickup. But we got everything done. Now we just gotta clean it out. So let's work on cleaning it out, and then we'll go get a new key. Oh, maybe tomorrow. So let's go do that starting now.